All right, welcome to another video. This is the second one in the series for my journey of becoming I don't know, just a better runner. We're not shooting for anything great. Last video was 5 miles. Today we're only doing 3. Kind of hurt myself on one of like in between runs, I guess. I did a 5K just to see how fast I could do it. While I felt great during the run and even like a little bit after, like a couple hours later, like I felt some like, I don't know, like felt like a weird like feeling in like my knee. I don't know, kind of weird pain in my foot. So it's kind of weird because I didn't feel it during, it just came up like maybe like a couple hours after. So the idea is to just do 3 miles today, run at a slow pace. I don't know, like just not push myself like crazy. If it hurts too bad, I'm just gonna stop. Also, I realized last video I said like nothing about myself. Like I was supposed to come back and give you guys like a whole spiel after the run, but I was just dead. So we can do that now. I really don't have a lot of experience running. As you can see from that last video. I mean, I say I don't have a lot of experience, but I have like a decent amount of experience, I would think. I mean, I ran cross country in high school, but like I have not seriously, or as of last year, I haven't seriously ran since then. What else? Yeah, I ran cross country in high school. I was never like great. I was kind of like in the middle of like my team and everybody we were competing against. So yeah, it wasn't like a star or anything. And then like even at the time I hated running. I only really did it because it looked good on like a resume when I was trying to get a job in high school. Just like extracurricular stuff. But yeah, I hated running. I was more into lifting. Like if it came to like cardio, I really just tried to avoid it. Yeah, like there was like a point in my life where I was trying to put on as much like muscle as possible, and like I was a super skinny kid. Like I would like minimize I would like try to keep my amount of steps in a day low so I could like conserve like my calories. It was ridiculous. But yeah, no, I hated cardio. I was like allergic to it. And ran the Richmond Marathon in like November of last year, so it hasn't been a whole year yet. It's kind of coming up on it, but it hasn't been a whole year yet since I've ran a marathon. But yeah, ran a marathon, the 6-hour time. Wish it was shorter, but I kind of like I hit the wall like halfway into the race. My wall was just like non-stop cramps. Like my legs, my quads were like cramping up like crazy. I don't know why. I was super hydrated, a lot more hydrated than I normally was. Like yeah, a lot more hydrated than I normally was. So no idea. Probably lacked some like strength training there. But yeah, that's pretty much like the stint of my running. Just like in the recent years, that one marathon where I actually trained for a decent amount of time, like 4 months. And it was 6 hours. So the goal for this time around is like at least sub 5. Like if I do better, that's great, but sub 5. So we are 0.44 in, kind of at the same point as last time. I forgot my heart rate was, but I think I feel a little bit better. It's 161, but I don't feel like it's 161. I feel like I'm cruising. But yeah, I'm trying to be more intentional about my form, about how I'm landing. Just see if that kind of improves. Just like, I don't know, like the amount of strain on my body. Yeah, but we'll see how that goes. Kind of wish I had some like glasses so you can see what I'm like seeing instead of just me bouncing up and down. That'd be great. We're a mile in. First mile, 11:19. We're doing okay. I expect to start like settling into the pace soon. I'm kind of winded. I had a random thought when I was running. I was like, hey, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy that I used to run cross country
in high school, but I never had an actual pair of running shoes until last year. Literally last year I put on some like On Clouds and I was like, whoa, I never felt this feeling before. Bro, my arms getting tired. How do people do this? But so honestly that kind of tells me back in the day I was just slamming on some like probably like some Nike basketball shoes or something and just going for it, which is crazy. I would never do that now, but like I guess it didn't matter, or I didn't really care that much as a kid. It was just like, yeah, these are athletic shoes and I don't care about getting them messed up. Let me go run in them. So insane first thought. Well, not first thought, but insane like, recall. But yeah. All right, I'm dying, so see you at mile 2. See you at mile 2. This is what I'm seeing, chat. This is what we're seeing. It's kind of crazy. I had to slow myself down because I just kicked it up to like a 10, like kind of like low to mid 10s, probably 10, 20 something. I didn't realize it, so I was just like going, and I mean I'm feeling it. I'm probably covering the mic. Definitely not a flex or anything. I'm definitely feeling it. For some reason I cannot breathe, but we keep it pushing, I guess. We're 1.61 in. Got real bad news, chat. Last mile was 10:30 after we record this part. I was talking, I put my phone down, I realized I did not record. But I think the last mile was around 10:30. Just terrible. Because we're supposed to be going slow. You already hear me, I'm out of breath. It's crazy because my like body, like my muscles feel fine. Except for my arm. So I'm holding this. My muscles feel fine. But my lungs do not. I feel like I should be cooking right now. But I feel like I'm also about to like fall out on the floor. I had to show this to y'all. It's kind of beautiful. It's pretty windy. It's blowing against me, but that's okay. The wind is kind of like cooling me down a little bit. But it's a nice little fall kind of vibe going on. Definitely helps with the run. Kind of peaceful. I don't think it's keeping my heart rate down, but it's nice to see. All right, so we're done with that run. We clocked in 3.1. It's crazy. My max heart rate, well, it peaked at 190, which, yeah, but it's what it is. Try not to focus on that too much. Just a little bit. Just a lot of it. All right, guys, we got a little after run debrief. So I don't know if I said this, but my pace was like a 10:30 minute mile, give or take. A couple of days ago, I realized I had a comment on my last video, I think, where the person said that it was relatable, and that's like my last video was relatable, and that's kind of exactly what I'm going for, like a relatable approach, because you're kind of like, you're seeing me like right now. I can barely hold it together. Let's be honest. But I kind of work. I can barely hold it together, but I kind of want to work my way up there, and kind of want, like, that's the main goal, really. It's just like to see my progress. Also, something I just thought about was, in the beginning of the video, I was talking about how I was in pain, I hurt myself. I ran that 5K faster than I should have. It's crazy because I've been walking around the house in like pain, and it's been making me not want to go outside and run. But like I literally went outside and ran. I had like no pain. I mean, I was trying to like focus on my form, really. So instead of like, I don't know, like when I first started running, I was like heel striking a lot, and I got like a lot of like shin splints. So then like after that, I've been focusing on trying to like land on my forefoot, and I'm kind of guessing that might be what's causing it. A lot of my pain when I run. Um, I feel like I'm just yapping at this point, but either way, I feel that's what's causing a lot of my pain. When I went out on a run today, I tried to focus more on like landing on my midfoot. Um, Now, this is kind of stupid because like this whole situation is kind of stupid because I think like last year, like earlier this year, it was last year, and then I stopped running. But I got a new pair of shoes. Um, they're the A6 Gel Nimbus 26. So I got those shoes, and the idea of that was like for them to be more like cushion, kind of help with the longer runs, all that. I think that they're like more cushioned. I wish I had them there inside the house. I'm kind of outside, but they're they're more cushioned on the heel. Um, so I guess they're like more for heel strikers. That'd be my guess. So it would have helped me out in the beginning, but now that I'm trying to transition to like getting off of my heels because I'm like super prone to shin splints, um, I guess it's really not that beneficial. Um, so maybe I need to look into getting like some different shoes. Like I still need to like wear these and like run these into the ground. I would hate to just, like I barely just scratched 100 miles on them last week. Like, like kind of feel like a waste. So definitely need to get like a lot more miles on them. But I think in the long run, we definitely want to transition to something that has more cushion, like near like I don't know, something like better for like landing on your like midfoot. I don't think I should keep trying to do the forefoot thing. I think that's what's kind of like hurting me. Just my best guess. We'll see what the physical therapist says. Um, but yeah, not a terrible run today. Like I said, pretty chill. I think we managed to. Actually, I'm forgetting the running completely. We did not manage to keep it chill. It was 10:30. I wanted to stay around like 11:30. Probably 11:30 would have been better. Even though I didn't feel pain during the run, I still want to keep that in mind that I need to like I don't know. I just need to slow it down. um, but yeah. So I think that's about it, really. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, please.